visit an urban community.
There are many kinds of communities where people live. An urban community is like a city. If you go to an urban community, you will see big, tall buildings, lots of people, lots of cars, and restaurants. There are lots of people in an urban community. Some things people do in urban community are go to restaurants, visit the city, and work. If you go to an urban community, you will see cars, roads, and tall buildings. Each is different because urban has lots of people in.
Living in an urban community is great because you have taxis and trains or restaurants and have tall buildings.
If you go to an urban community, you will see tall buildings, crowds, trains, traffic lights, roads, car, buses. If you go to
Some things people do in an urban community are take the train, the bus, you can take taxis to go to places.
In an urban community, you will see tall buildings, lots of people, and roads, and trains, and traffic lights, stop lines, car, and buses.
An urban community is like a city. Let's go visit a suburban community.
The suburban community is like a neighborhood. If you go to a suburban community, you will see houses that are the same size, pools, parks. Life in a suburban community is different from the life in an urban or rural community. It is different because rural is in a farm and urban is with big buildings. The suburban is houses and parks. If you go to a suburban community, you will see a home, cars, trees, parks, and schools. Living in suburban community is great because there's houses for the people.
People like to live in the suburban because the homes are nice.
If you go to a suburban community, you will see small houses, trees, flowers, grass, and cars. You will see houses. People like to live in the suburbs because you will see a lot of trees.
A suburban community is like a neighborhood. Let's go visit a rural community.
A rural community is like a farm. If you go to a rural community, you will see animals. Life is in a rural community is different from life in a suburban or an urban community. It is different because they don't have subways and cars, trains and buildings and houses. Some things people do in rural community are feed the pigs and the cows and cut the trees and cut the grass and take care of the animals. Living in a rural community is great because it has animals and you can take care of animals. It's different because there are less people in a rural community. If you go to a rural community, you will see barn animals like pig, cow, sheep, horse, chicken, and ducks. There are food too, like corns, apple from the apple trees, lettuce, and tomato, and a farmer. There also have a truck. Some things people do in a rural community are get some crops and get some eggs. A rural is different because there's just a barn.
A rural community is like a farm.
There are many different kinds of communities where people live.
It is different because in an urban community there are tall buildings. In a rural community, farmers have to grow crops so people can eat food.
Life in a suburban community is different from life in an urban or rural community. It is different because they do not have big buildings and do not have pigs and cows.
Suburban has lots of homes and trees, and rural has farms and animals.